Make a nutrient-rich fertilizer for your seedlings using what you already have in your garden. Just gather the grass growing around. Even ordinary weeds will work. Grass has properties that improve soil quality, speed up plant growth, increase resistance to disease, and strengthen the root system. Take a handful of grass and put it into a bucket, filling it halfway. Then chop the plants into smaller pieces. Now take a piece of gauze, spread it out, and place the chopped plants in the center. Fold the gauze inward to form a small pouch. Place this pouch into the bucket filled with water and close it. Let it sit for a few days until the contents begin to ferment. From these humble plants will come the best nutrients, a natural plant-based essence rich in everything your seedlings need. After a few days, mix 1 measure of the liquid with 5 liters of water and use it to water your seedlings. You can also use the undiluted version for larger, stronger plants. It's a natural and effective way to promote faster growth, richer colors, and greater resistance, all from something we usually consider garden waste.
Cheap fertilizer for tomato seedlings. Making it costs less than $1. It is one of the best natural fertilizers and very easy to prepare. Take a handful of rice and put it in a glass bottle or jar, then fill it with water, preferably rainwater. Close it and keep it in a warm place for at least 1 day. During this time, the nutrients from the rice dissolve in the water. Then, simply strain the water and use it to water your seedlings. Use a syringe or a spray bottle if you're fertilizing small seedlings. This rice water is ideal. It contains plenty of phosphorus, magnesium, silicon, and iron. Thanks to it, plants are stronger and healthier, more resistant to diseases and adverse conditions. Seedlings grow faster, roots are strong, and the yields will definitely be better than in previous years. It's the perfect fertilizer for just a few cents. If you already have tomato seedlings in the ground, simply water them regularly with this water. A cheap and natural fertilizer for seedlings. Just soak it in water. Plants grow like crazy after using it. Small seedlings will shoot up and strengthen their roots. Put a large handful of oat flakes into a jar, then pour water over them, preferably rainwater. Close the jar and leave the flakes in the water for 2 days at room temperature. Then strain the mixture through a sieve and pour it into a spray bottle to use as a liquid fertilizer. Oats contain minerals and vitamins that stimulate root development. They also contain phosphorus, which aids in root formation. This fertilizer can be used for many vegetable seedlings grown in the garden. You can water small seedlings with oat water even before transplanting them into the garden, as well as those already planted in the soil. The oat flakes themselves can also be used as mulch for the soil. After using the oat water, it's best to bury the remaining flakes near the plants in the garden. This is a cheap and effective way to nourish seedlings. It can also be used for potted plants.
Water the cucumbers with this. They will grow instantly. In the summer, you'll be collecting them by the bucketful. This simple fertilizer will make them grow like crazy. It will supply them with necessary nutrients. You'll quickly see the difference. The cucumbers will green up and start growing. Prepare a 1-liter jar and pour in some warm water, but not hot. Add 1 tablespoon of dried yeast to it. Stir the water. Then add 2 tablespoons of sugar. Stir again, cover the jar, and set it aside in a warm, dark place for 2 hours. After this time, prepare a 5-liter bucket with warm water. Pour the yeast water into it, and mix everything. This way, we'll get a yeast fertilizer concentrate. For daily watering of the cucumbers, it still needs to be diluted. Before you do that, water the cucumbers first with plain water. It's important to moisten the soil around the cucumbers well. Then use the jar and scoop out 1 liter of concentrated fertilizer. Pour it into a 10-liter bucket of warm water. This bucket will be enough to water about 10 cucumber seedlings. That's 1 liter of fertilizer per seedling. This way you can water the cucumbers even daily, if necessary. You'll supply the cucumbers with necessary nutrients and stimulate their growth. They'll fruit like never before. Don't throw away eggshells. They have valuable properties that you probably didn't know about. Start collecting them. After boiling eggs or making scrambled eggs, set aside the eggshells. Wash them thoroughly to remove any egg white residue and leave them to dry. Prepare a plastic bag, Place the eggshells inside and start crushing them by hand into smaller pieces. Then, take a tall jar and use the bottom to crush the eggshells. Move the jar's bottom over the shells until you get a fine powder. You can also use the side of the jar to crush them further. Transfer the powder into a container. The powder from eggshells is rich in calcium and other minerals. Calcium is essential for plants, especially tomatoes, to grow healthy and produce fruit. That's why I add 1 tablespoon to tomato seedlings. Use eggshells and take care of your plants. This will reduce waste and improve the soil quality in your garden. Do this for your garden. It will bloom like never before. Your plants will be healthy and strong. Start by preparing charcoal or briquettes without any chemical additives. Charcoal improves soil structure and protects plants from toxins. Use a hammer to crush the charcoal into smaller pieces. Place the crushed charcoal in a bucket and add some water. Mix it thoroughly. Now prepare a second bucket and add soil mixed with compost. Compost is a real treasure of nutrients. Add regular water or rainwater to the composted soil. Combine the contents of both buckets and mix. Cover the bucket and leave it for 2 to 3 days so the ingredients can blend well. Now, use this mixture to water your garden beds. Water the soil, and you'll see how quickly it becomes more fertile and full of life. With this method, your garden will be drought-resistant and provide you with abundant harvests all season long. This is a true gardener's treasure, irreplaceable for fertilizing fruit trees, tomatoes, or other plants. You'll get more blossoms and plenty of fruit. This plant is a real gem for the garden. Start by collecting it into a bucket. Dandelion strengthens the root system, improves soil structure, and supports the development of flowers and fruit. You'll need about 1 kilogram, preferably with roots. The more parts of the plant, the better. Next, pour in about 10 liters of water. Rainwater is ideal, but regular water works too. Mix thoroughly and let the mixture sit for a day to macerate. This time allows the plant to release all its goodness. Afterward, strain the liquid into another bucket to remove the remnants. Dilute the mixture with water at a ratio of 1 to 9. Use it once a week by watering the roots of fruit trees, bushes, or even tomato seedlings. Your plants will bloom better, grow faster, and produce abundantly. Completely organic, simple, and effective. Nourishing smoothie for peonies and hydrangeas. Your garden will overflow with blooms, and it's made from ingredients you usually throw away. The first ingredient, banana peels. They're a natural elixir packed with everything your flowers need to grow strong and healthy. They boost blooming and plant immunity. Peel 2 bananas and toss the peels into a blender. Next, add eggshells, full of calcium, magnesium, and potassium to support root development and strengthen stems. Throw in a few shells. Now add coffee grounds, a real treat for plants. Rich in nitrogen, they promote leafy growth and improve soil structure. Add 5 tablespoons of dried grounds to the blender. Pour in 1 liter of water to bring everything together. Blend for about 2 minutes until smooth. You've just made an all-natural, eco-friendly liquid fertilizer. Store it in an airtight container. Water your peonies and hydrangeas with it once a week, and they'll reward you with lush, vibrant blooms. It's like a home spa treatment for your garden.